My name is Esther Obaji, and everyone. So, this wonderful evening, we'll be talking about purpose.
Fulfilling purpose is like a cheat card for anyone in life because the truth is that God's direction, God's resources, God's eyes are usually targeted on people that are working in His purpose. So for me, I would say that the importance of fulfilling purpose is not something that we can put amongst many of those things. If you want your life to be meaningful in the sight of God, just find out what His purpose is and stick to it. Every other thing will be added to you. So, purpose is very important because it gives you the advantage that other people are struggling to get. It gives you the A game that other people are going far above and beyond to get. What people are fighting and driving towards, you're just on your own lane, doing what God has called out for you. And eventually, that which everybody is pursuing, you would realize that every of it is coming to you. So that's one importance of fulfilling purpose.
And you really miss out on the joy you should have at the end of life itself if you don't feel purpose, right? Because you know why. If at the end of the day you realize that you had the ability to do so much and you didn't do them, what's the need? So I would now tie that to the importance of fulfilling purpose is that you will live a fulfilled life, right? So at the end of the day, both before God and here in the earth realm, you would have not just helped God achieve his plan, you would have also affected people's life, right? I think it's a beautiful thing at the end of everything. God says, well done to you. And human being also says, well done for affecting my life. I mean, I think so, That's
Okay, for me, from my own personal experiences, is that whenever you want to do something, there will always be a reason, many reasons for you not to do them. Like many reasons to raise up their head for you not to do them. So, but the moment you start that thing that you want, that you are meant to do, right? It may not be everything may not be all clear cut out for you at that point, but taking that initial step is actually very important. I don't know, for us Christians, right? There's something that comes with going with faith, because faith has to be the only way you can overcome fear is by having faith, right? And faith is that thing that will make you take that first step even when things are unclear. So to just make it brief, I think taking just doing it, you'll say just do it. Once you start, you see that God start opening up ways for you. So to overcome fear, you need to actually do it. You have to take a step. So that's all.
Negative association, we all know it's just like taking a wrong route. Say I'm supposed to go to church and then I decide to go to maybe a food joint. And the purpose is actually that I'm supposed to go to church. So it deviates you totally from the purpose that we are talking about, right? So how is it that we sometimes we say some people actually say that, or maybe I'm grown enough to that I can't be influenced. I make my own decision. I know what I want out of life. So that means I can actually, if as a Christian girl, I could stay with a girl who is maybe a hookup girl and it won't affect me just because I feel I have I have a personality or I have a relationship with God and it can't affect me. But we know that over time, that's why we must be careful of the things we watch, the things we hear, because the sights, the ear, our mouth, these are the channels through which God speaks to us, right? So, and if we are hearing the wrong things, we are being with the wrong people, that means we're also seeing the wrong things. It's going to affect us. Just the way if you keep listening to the word of God, it's going to change you from the inside. That is the same way that if you're associating with the wrong people, listening to negative things, that is the same way it's going to start affecting you. It's just a matter of time. So we could say it's okay. So if you're somebody who wants to fulfill purpose in any area of your life, you need to find someone whose purpose aligns with yours.
Distraction. First of all, for you not to be distracted from your purpose is based on the relationship you keep. If you keep a relationship with those who are now, discouragement is a distraction. If I have a purpose to achieve, then I'm discouraged with people around me, with my thoughts. One, if you want to have a good purpose in life, kill negative thoughts. Okay, I attended a program a few days ago. This was one of the things they taught us. So, first of all, kill negative thoughts. If there is negative thoughts, if you have a negative thought first about yourself, about your purpose, there is every tendency that you're already distracted.
Okay, anyone that um these two, I mean, stops from fulfilling purpose in a way, such person in its real self likes pleasure than result. You know, um, for example, right? Some persons actually don't like discipline, right? And if you're a human being that enjoys um to gratify how you feel, no, you are more interested in pleasure. I really can't find the right word, right? You just like to live in the moment. Yes, that's the word. You like to live in the moment. When you go to shop, you just want to, such person, of course. I mean, for a disciplined person, I don't think entertainment and distraction would be a thing, because I would like to say that, I mean, I heard it once, one of my, because I used to be that kind of person. I'm easily distracted, and I learned that there are two kind of pain that a person would have, right? There's um, the pain of pleasure, and there's pain of discipline, right? The pain of pleasure, of course, is usually not instant, right? It is, I'll say the pain of regret, right? Pleasure deprives you of. So when someone that loves to, you just like to enjoy, even on health ground, and it boils down to every part of our life, on health, on whatever. I mean, on health, again, I was a bit distracted. On health, on finances, on personal growth and development, such person really won't do anything. Purpose is even a big, but I don't talk, purpose is too far. Wake up morning and do
Okay, so
exercise.
yeah, building on, I wanted to build on what he said, especially when it comes to this special age and time that we're in right now, where social media has taken over. It is very easy to get so lost in all of the activity. There's so many things that you can be doing that you can easily just forget yourself. So you find out that some people are on TikTok and that's what they do for the whole of the day, and they don't know that it is taking something away from them, right? To them it seems like it is entertainment, they're entertaining themselves, but the valuable time that you would put into doing other things for your life. And every time at the end of the day, you notice that every time I've like, I want to, today I just want to rest, I just want to watch movies, you will always feel that tinge of regret that, oh, I could have done something else today, something meaningful. Even though I rested, but I still could have rested and do something productive today. So, yeah, so that's actually very vital. And again, one last thing is habits, the kind of habits that you have. And when people have grown into habits, it's very hard to break out of them, but it is not impossible. So I think people that have very bad habit, terrible habits, right, it will stop them from achieving their purpose. And the best way to fulfill your purpose is to identify those habits that are stopping you and work on them by the help of God, by discipline, like Bolaji said, by putting in the work, putting in the time. Yeah, so that's all for me.
All right, thank you so much, Joy. So we're going to call it here. Here. Thank you all for joining us for this pre-talk session. And just to build on what they all said regarding distraction and entertainment overload, I recommend you reading the book Atomic Habits, right, to help you build and help you fulfill purpose by staying orderly, by staying in tune with whatever you have as your assignment. It will take you off course to help you build consistency. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for today's session. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.